Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today, and this is going to be part 2 of the Triple Shadow team. I did part 1 the other day, and we have 10 battles for you, 2 sets in this video. So it's going to be the same Triple Shadow team. We do have the Shadow Machamp, Shadow Metagross, which is very exciting to see because you don't see those too often, because I think you need an Elite Charge TM to get that Media Mesh. Nonetheless, we'll also have Shadow Snorlax. So yeah, let's just go ahead and dive right into it and see how these battles go. You guys know I love my Triple Shadow team. So these are not my battles. Again, I'm shoutcasting them, but I love Triple Shadow teams. Always have. I just love the damage they output. It's just a lot of fun. Whether or not they're good or not depends on what you're using, but I just think they're a lot of fun. But either way, we do have the Metagross going for that Earthquake. Does pick up a shield, so going straight for that Earthquake. Let's see, is this going to be... It's going to be a Mirror Shot, so no shield from that Metagross. In comes Machamp. Machamp going to throw the Cross Chop, but the opponent switched. What did they catch? Okay, they caught it on the Dragonite, so nice switch coming in from the opponent. Can the Machamp reach Rock Slide? It cannot reach Rock Slide before the Charge Attack coming through, so the Shadow Machamp will have to shield this if it wants to land the Rock Slide, so that's exactly what it's going to do. So Rock Slide coming out into that Dragonite, able to knock it out easily. In comes the Machamp. Machamp does a lot of damage to that Magnezone. In comes Metagross. Metagross going to be hit with a Charge Attack. It is going to be another Mirror Shot. Still not enough to KO. In comes Snorlax. Even if it KO'd the Metagross, it wouldn't have mattered. But able to win that. Beautiful game. Beautiful game, right? Able to win that one. So let's see how the next game goes. But yeah, really fun team. I mean, the Shadow Machamp, I guess, is pretty common, and the Shadow Snorlax, especially the Snorlax in the Master Premier. But as I said, Metagross, you just don't see it, not the Shadow version. So we do have the Shadow Machamp versus Charizard. So, okay, this is not the greatest matchup, but a Rock Slide will KO, so you should be able to force a shield. Going for the bait, which I think is a good play. So going for the Cross Chop bait, probably going to get a shield. Yep, going to get a shield from that Charizard. Will the Machamp offer a shield up as well? It will, so going to shield that Dragon Claw. Now the Machamp is still staying in. Will it go for the Rock Slide? This time, yes, going straight Rock Slide. Even if the opposing Charizard shields, going to be able to pick up the final shield, going to be able to get that final shield, so opponent is shieldless at this point in time. Charizard will go for the Dragon Claw. Machamp does not go down, but in comes Metagross. Wow, very interesting to switch into Metagross. I thought the Snorlax was going to come in. We'll have to see how that plays out. Going to shield that one. Maybe once... I don't know. I don't know why you switch in Metagross. But either way, Metagross is going for the Media Mesh. It could have been a mistake. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted... I don't know. But either way, Garchomp coming in. So this Metagross going to be able to get to the Media Mesh. Now, a regular Metagross wouldn't KO. Will the Shadow variant KO? No, it will not. Definitely doing a lot of damage. But this Garchomp is going to be able to get to what I assume to be a Sand Tomb. No, going to be an Outrage. That tells me that there's Earthquake on that Garchomp. Snorlax comes in comes Togekiss. So it would have been nice to have that Metagross paired up with Togekiss, but not going to happen. This Snorlax will be going for the Body Slam. No, going for the Skull Bash. My mistake. Knocking out the Snorlax. In comes Garchomp. Going to be able to take that one anyway. Wow, okay. Maybe switching into Metagross was his plan. Very interesting to switch Metagross into Charizard, though, but that's totally fine, I guess. Able to win that one anyway. Snorlax just doing a lot of damage with Skull Bash, especially the Shadow variant, guys. Especially the Shadow variant. So we do have that Machamp versus Garchomp. Okay, so I guess if you're both Pokemon, you stay in. So this Machamp is going for that Cross Chop. So this Cross Chop is probably not going to be shielded, no, but it does add up. One more Cross Chop after these counter attacks should be enough, but the Garchomp does get off a move. Is it Sand Tomb or Outrage? Going to be that Sand Tomb, calling the bait. Nice call. Going to risk it. As Zionic says, risk it for the biscuit, able to call it, so that was a beautiful play. Now another Charge Attack coming through, probably another Sand Tomb, but it will do a lot of damage. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount. They both switch at the same time. It's going to be Shadow Metagross versus a regular Metagross. Do you shield this? Yeah, I mean, you basically have to shield. I don't want to be hit with that Earthquake. Going to just be a Media Mash. This Metagross is going for the bait as well. Will the opponent decide to shield this or call the bait? They are going to call the bait. Okay, so one more Meteor Mash will still be enough to knock out the Metagross, whereas the opponent does need an Earthquake, so this Meteor Mash will KO. Going to pick up that shield, okay. So now the opposing Metagross is going for a charge attack, going to shield it. This could be a Meteor Mash. No, going to be the Earthquake, so nice call. The opponent does switch out into Garchomp. Metagross is switching into Snorlax, able to catch a Sandtomb. Is it going to be a Sandtomb? Yeah, going to catch that Sandtomb. Nice switch coming in from the Snorlax. So Snorlax probably licks down, although this could be an Outrage, and if it is, it's going to do a lot of damage. No, going to be a Sandtomb. So Snorlax going to comfortably lick down the opponent. Does not have any shields. Shields are completely down. So maybe you go for the Skull Bash, try to boost up your defense a little bit more. We'll have to see. Oh, is he going to be able to get it? Looks like he's going for it. No, a charge attack coming through. I don't know. I mean, if it's Wild Charge it KOs, it is definitely going to KO. But that Machamp can come in, and out comes the Metagross. In comes the Shadow Metagross. Out comes that Magnezone. Needs to get to the Earthquake. Able to get to it. There's no way that Magnezone is going to survive this. So, Earthquake going to KO that Magnezone. So, another great game. Really well played. Really well played, my friend. Okay, so let's see how the next game goes. But that was great. That was great. Yeah, I love Skull Bash myself on Snorlax, whether it be the Shadow variant or the regular one. I know a lot of people probably generally run Outrage or Superpower, but I myself do like Skull Bash. So we do have that Machamp versus Magnezone. Okay, switching into Dragonite, out comes the Shadow Metagross. So this Shadow Metagross, is it going to reach it? Yeah, it does reach Meteor Mash. You probably have to shield if you're the Dragonite. Let's see. No, not going to shield. That absolutely just knocks out Dragonite. No need to Bullet Punch down. The opponent just leaves. Okay, the opponent just leaves. The power of Shadow Metagross. That is absolutely insane. Okay, that's a 4-0. Can he go 5-0? I don't know. That is crazy. Opponent just realizing, okay, I'm not in a good situation. I'll just back out of it. So we do have that Shadow Machamp. Okay, Turbo Lead. Gotta switch into that Shadow Snorlax. So, okay, Togekiss going to switch into Gyarados. It is a Waterfall variant. Will the Skull Bash come out? No, bailing on it and going for the Body Slam. I may have attempted the Skull Bash. Not going to get the shield. Okay, but another one will get it really low. So if this goes unshielded, you can shield and lick down. That may be his play. Okay, so that's a really good play. You can shield this and lick down. Switch advantage is very important, especially since he lost the lead. So he's going to try and win switch. So now you just want to lick down, as you can see right there. So Snorlax able to win switch. In comes that Dragonite. Probably not going to get a shield, but Snorlax already did its job, just adding on that extra damage with Body Slam. So Dragonite will farm down, but now you can align the... Ooh, going to bring in that... Oh yeah, bring in the Machamp, because obviously you don't want Machamp against Togekiss, so you really had to bring it in against Dragonite, which is not great either, but it's better. Yeah, it's better than having the Machamp on the Togekiss, right? So anyway, going to go ahead and farm down that Togekiss and going for the Meteor Mash. Has back-to-back Meteor Mashes. This Dragonite is going to have to invest both shields into this, almost back-to-back. Going for another Meteor Mash. The Dragonite has to shield it. There's no way around it. How much energy does that Machamp have? Does it have enough for a Rock Slide? Okay, going for the Dragon Claw. If you're the Metagross, you're probably hoping this KOs. Oh no, going for Draco Meteor. Oh my gosh. Okay, going for Draco Meteor. Now this Machamp able to get to this Rock Slide. The Dragonite should have went for Dragon Claw. Maybe undercharged it and then farmed down with Dragon Breath and went for another Dragon Claw against the Machamp to try and win that. Because the Machamp was able to get to Rock Slide. But I don't know if it would have worked out, but I think that was probably the play on the opponent's side. But either way, great set. That was 5-0. So jumping into the next set. So Shadow Machamp versus Magnezone. Going to switch into Togekiss. This Machamp going to bail into Shadow Metagross. Look how much those bullet punches are doing. You could just bullet punch all the way down. Going to have to commit a shield in this situation. Unless if you're counting, you know it's not Flamethrower. No, going to call the bait. Not going to get it. So Metagross goes down. I would have definitely shielded that. But let's see. Snorlax is going to come in and lick all the way down. Okay. Out comes Magnezone. So Magnezone going to be here with a Skull Bash, perhaps. This charge attack coming through. A Wild Charge might KO. I don't know if it does. Going to shield that, going to be baited. This is a difficult game. So I don't know how he's going to pull this one out. Let's see. The Skull Bash coming out. That will do a lot. Going to switch out into Machamp to farm down and gain a little bit of energy. What is in the back, though? Going to be Garchomp. Okay, going to get 2 attacks off against this Garchomp. 2 cross chops. The opponent still has 2 shields. Will it shield? It's going to have to start shielding at some point. Okay, it looks like a little bit of lag. What's this Machamp going to end up doing? Okay, getting that cross chop off. Wow, that Garchomp is not shielding. Another cross chop coming out. Will it? It's going to have to shield this one. Yeah, it would get it too low. The counters are adding up. Going to be able to get to another one. Wow, this Machamp is just putting on a lot of pressure. It does not matter that the opponent had a shield advantage. Not going to shield. I guess the opponent just gave up at that point. Okay, so able to win that one. That was a really nice game. So picking up the W there. That looked like a tricky situation. I didn't think he was going to pull it out, but that was a good game nonetheless. That was a good game. I would have definitely shielded that Metagross, that Togekiss Flamethrower. I would have called the Flamethrower, but able to pull it out anyway, so really nice game. So now we have the Shadow Machamp versus Swampert. Okay, so it looks like both trainers probably just going to stick around, see who comes out on top. I don't know how this matchup goes. So Crush Chop coming out. Will the Machamp shield? I believe it could live a Hydro Cannon. Going to be that Hydro? Yeah, oh yeah, it could definitely live. So another Hydro Cannon will KO. But this Machamp going to farm down, but it will have to invest a shield if it wants to successfully farm down. Will the opponent switch and try to knock out the Machamp? Yes, it will with Togekiss. I thought that was going to happen, but that's okay because Metagross can come in and farm all the way down. Do you farm down? Oh, it looks like he's going to try and catch the Flamethrower. Nice play. Okay, going to have... I mean, the Togekiss has to throw anyway, so probably going to be a Flamethrower at this point. No, going to be Ancient Power. Going for the boost, but the Snorlax wants to lick down. It does lick down. In comes Machamp. Can it get to the Skull Bash? No, it's going to bail on the Body Slam. Going for the Body Slam. Going for 2 Body Slams. So we have Body Slam number 1. Okay. Oh, okay, the Machamp is going to get in a move, so this is going to knock out the Shadow Snorlax. Okay, so in comes Shadow Metagross, has 2 Meteor Mashes, going to go for 1. Will the Machamp decide to commit a shield? It might. Yes, it will. Okay, another Meteor Mash coming out. This is definitely going to be enough to knock it out because it is the Shadow version. Even if it was the regular version, it might. I'm not sure. But in comes Swampert. Okay, you're going to be able to win that with the Shadow Metagross. Amazing. Amazing. What IVs? I mean, I want to know the IVs on that Shadow Metagross, to be honest with you. That is crazy. I really want to know those IVs. Some players might be able to tell by looking at the CP. I might look online to see, just to get an idea of it, because that's crazy. I don't have a good one, unfortunately. But nonetheless, we have the Machamp versus Rhyperior. Rhyperior bails into Metagross. Out comes Snorlax. Okay, good matchup for the Shadow Snorlax, but the Meteor Mash is going to do a lot of damage. So, going to shield. Okay, makes sense. Going to shield that one. Do you go for the Skull Bash? No, you don't. I don't think you need to. You just go for a Body Slam. Yeah, switch is very important again. So, that's what Snorlax is. It's pretty much a safe switch. So, going to get the shield. Going to be hit with a Meteor Mash. You probably want to shield. No, not going to shield. Going to give up switch. Okay. So Machamp comes in. Machamp's going to be able to farm all the way down. Does farm all the way down. Does have a lot of energy. In comes Dragonite going for that Rock Slide. This Rock Slide will definitely do a lot to Dragonite. It might KO, so Dragonite will shield. I don't know if that KOs from a Shadow Machamp. Maybe it does. Rhyperior comes in, switching into Metagross. Okay, so Mud Slap doing a lot of damage, but at the same time, Rhyperior is weak to Steel Attack, so it's going to be weak to Bullet Punch. It's going to be weak to Meteor Mash, so you just need to get to this Meteor Mash to knock out the Rhyperior. And then you have the Machamp for that Dragonite. If you can get to a Rock Slide, you'll be able to KO it. And yeah, it still has a shield, so should be able to KO it. I'm pretty sure this Rock Slide KOs. I mean, it depends if this Rock Slide KOs, but it's got to, right? No, it does not KO. It does not KO, but Machamp can count it down. Holy cow. It almost KO'd, but it didn't. So Machamp does counter that one down, though. So that was another great game. Okay, so 3-0 in this set. Is he going to go 10-0, guys? That is going to be crazy. Okay, so let's see how the next game plays out. So with that Shadow Machamp, lead into Conkeldurr. Okay, so 2 fighting-type Pokemon. So I don't know who wins this one. I mean, Dynamic Punch going to be doing a lot from the Conkeldurr, so Machamp is going for the Cross Chop. One more Cross Chop will be enough to knock it out. Okay, a Dynamic Punch will KO the Machamp, so it might shield and farm down. Going to do just that, so going to shield that. Should be able to farm down. I believe, yeah, able to farm down. So Machamp in the one shield, I guess, able to win that by investing a shield. So this Shadow Machamp is going to go ahead and go for the Cross Chop. If the Conkeldurr invested his shield against Cross Chop, maybe it would win. I'm not really sure. But either way, another Cross Chop coming out. So we're able to get 2 off. Okay, going to get the shield from that Metagross. So nice play. In comes Shadow Snorlax. So these licks are absolutely going to town against this Metagross. Metagross is going for the Meteor Mash. It will do a tremendous amount to Shadow Snorlax. Oh, okay, so the Metagross is going to bail to catch this move, but I would be okay with that. Let's see what it catches. Okay, going into Snorlax, that's totally fine. So going to switch, maybe? Yeah, going to switch, trying to catch a Body Slam. Not able to do so. You do have to watch out for the Superpower. You have to watch out for the Earthquake, right? I mean, Body Slam would even add up. This is going to be a Body Slam. Okay, going to be hit with another charge attack. The opponent is free to go for the Superpower. It might be it. No, going to be a Body Slam. Maybe it has Skull Bash as well. Meteor Mash coming out. This has to be shielded, right? I mean, you have to shield this. No, you're going to let it go down. Okay, so in comes the opposing Metagross. Oh, very interesting. The opposing Metagross will go for the Meteor Mash, which will KO. But unless if that Metagross has 2, the Snorlax is going to be able to lick down. Yeah, going to be able to lick down. Okay, so the opponent tried. Very good play on both trainers' ends, but able to win that one. Yeah, I was confident that shield is going to go up, but I guess not. Okay, so jumping into the final game. So he's currently 4-0. Is he going to make it a 5-0? Going against Electivire. Very spicy. Okay, I like it. So this Shadow Machamp going for the Cross Chop. So this Cross Chop is going to be shielded. Okay, makes sense. This Electivire, I mean, Electivire is so squishy. I can't tell if that's a Shadow Electivire or not because Machamp's Shadow form is in the way. It looks like it's not. Okay, so Machamp is going to allow itself to go down and come in with whatever else to farm down. Maybe Snorlax? Yeah, no, Metagross. Okay, so he's going to farm down with Metagross. Makes sense because he wants to get energy on it. Going to shield this Wild Charge would do a tremendous amount of damage from an Electivire. Going to farm down, able to pick up some energy. In comes Garchomp. Okay, so Meteor Mash coming out. This Meteor Mash will do a lot. Will the opponent shield it? They will shield it. Okay, so now a Charge Attack coming through. Gotta hope for a Sandtomb. Hopefully no Earthquake. Going to be Sandtomb. Going to take that and then switch out to reset the debuff. So this Snorlax is going to, let's see, going to be hit with a Charge Attack. Could very well be an Earthquake. Or not an Earthquake, an Outrage. So it will be an Outrage and then the opponent will switch into Metagross. It looks like Snorlax is going for Skull Bash, able to reach it. Unfortunately, you would love to have Earthquake at this point in time. But going to be that Skull Bash. Going to do a good amount though. Going to do a good amount. So that Metagross will farm down. In comes Shadow Metagross. You have to shield and... Oh, can you farm down in time? I don't know if you could farm down in time before another Meteor Mash comes out. No, you cannot farm down. That Metagross farmed up a lot of energy. So this Shadow Metagross is going to go down. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.